An encounter is underway in Kupwara in Jammu and Kashmir. One terrorist has been eliminated and one soldier has been martyred. We are covering that story very closely. Another story that we are covering today is from Karnataka. Today, murder accused Darshan met with DK Shivakumar, and we are asking, is Congress with Darshan? The second story that we are covering today is Pooja Khedkar, who has gone missing. She's the entitled IAS trainee who has been in the headlines for lying, faking her medical certificates. She has been missing for 5 days now. The fourth story that we are covering today is from Bengal. After Mamata Banerjee gave call to shelter refugees from Bangladesh, which has been hit by violence, the Foreign Minister of Bangladesh has issued a statement to New Delhi. Bringing you more on that, going to the headlines at this hour.
As a backward district, sir, in the lines of the law, with the Honorable Prime Minister and with the Honorable...
Urged Indie stages protest, resorts to sloganeering and ruckus over Modi 3.0's first budget. Big development in Malegaon blast investigation. Special NIA court begins final hearing. Face off over Mamata's refuge to Bangladeshi's comment. Governor seeks report. BJP stages protests. Bihar passes anti-paper leak NEET bill amid massive showdown over NEET scam. Bihar Assembly passes anti-paper leak bill. "26-year-old UPSC aspirant electrocuted to death in the national capital. Who is accountable?" Plane crashes during takeoff in Kathmandu. Nepal media reports suggest 18 bodies recovered, pilot rescued. Tragedy struck in Delhi as a 26-year-old UPSC aspirant met a shocking demise near the Patel Nagar metro station. According to police reports, the victim was electrocuted by an electric current at the station gate on Tuesday afternoon. This incident has sparked controversy, with the BJP blaming the AAP government for negligence, leading to the unfortunate loss of life.
Civic apathy in the national capital has killed a youth. A 26-year-old UPSC aspirant identified as Nilesh Rai was electrocuted in Delhi. The shocking incident was reported on Tuesday afternoon near Patel Nagar metro station.
And at that time, there was a water locking incident because of the heavy rainfall in the national capital. After that, what happened that the boy touched this iron gate at that point of time. And that time, what happened that the low hanging wires, naked wires, got touched through this iron rod in which there was electric current. And when he touched that electric pole, at that time, the incident took place. And right now I'm joined by one of the eyewitnesses who was present at that point of time. अच्छा, मुझे ये बताइए, जब ये दुर्घटना घटी, कितने बजे की दुर्घटना है?
लगभग 1-2 बज रहे होंगे अराउंड। बेसिकली मैं यहाँ से अपने घर जा रहा था, बारिश हो रही थी बहुत तेज़। तो राइट नाउ मैं उधर देखा कि बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ लगी हुई है और वो जो पर्सन था नीलेश जिसका नाम है वो इस पे चिपके पड़े थे, बिल्कुल मुंह के उनका चिपका पड़ा था। हमने ये देखा था कि वो शायद से लेफ़्ट में ही आसपास लाइब्रेरी है, तो यहाँ पर पूरा वाटर मतलब पानी भरा पड़ा था, तो गेट को पकड़ के साइड से निकलने की कोशिश कर रहे होंगे, बट जो ये पोल्स की तार है यहाँ पर कोई चिपकी होगी या पानी के अंदर करंट होगा, तो जैसे उन्होंने गेट को जैसे पकड़ा तो वो उस पर एकदम से चिपक गए। और हमने भी उस टाइम पे कोशिश करी आसपास से डंडा ला के कि हम थोड़ा सा कोशिश करके हटा सके, बट पुलिस भी उस टाइम थी, पुलिस भी मना कर रही थी हमें यहाँ पर आने की।
जिस वक्त ये दुर्घटना घटी उस वक्त क्या यहाँ पर बारिश का पानी लगा हुआ था?
लगा पड़ा था, और जब तक फायर ब्रिगेड आई आधे घंटे तक कहीं भी बिजली नहीं काटी गई। जब पुलिस वालों ने भी, अपनी दिल्ली पुलिस ने भी बहुत हेल्प करी कि साइड हटाने की, जब उन्होंने कोशिश करके साइड हटाया तब भी बिजली नहीं कटी हुई थी। उन्होंने भी बहुत मुश्किल से उन्होंने भी कोशिश करी कि कहाँ से कहीं कुछ भी हो सकता है। बहुत सारे 50 से 60 लोग थे, सबने हेल्प करी पर नहीं वो हो सका।
The civic apathy has now landed the AAP government in trouble for turning a blind eye. Mounting the attack, opposition BJP is now blaming the government's negligence for the death.
26 वर्षीय यूपीएससी के एस्पिरेंट नीलेश की मौत जो है वो नेग्लिजेंस नहीं है, वो आपराधिक है और वो स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड हत्या है। परंतु आम आदमी पार्टी की प्राथमिकता क्या है? दूसरों पर दोषारोपण करो, पूरा दिन प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करो और अपने शराब घोटाले में जो लिप्त मुखिया है, जो निर्लजता से मुख्यमंत्री बने हुए हैं तिहाड़ जेल के भीतर से, उनका बचाव करो।
The police stated that upon reaching the scene, they discovered that the victim had been electrocuted by an electric current in the gate.
One terrorist was gunned down in a fierce exchange of fire with the forces in a forested terrain of Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara in the early hours of Wednesday. Acting on specific intelligence, the forces engaged the terrorist and a gunfight ensued. Here's a report with all the latest updates.
Amid the ongoing counter-terror operations in the valley, a fierce gunfight broke out between the forces and terrorists in the covert area of Kupwara. Acting on specific intelligence, a joint forces party proceeded to the area in the early hours of Wednesday. Detecting suspicious movement, the forces challenged the terrorists and a gunfight ensued. Dramatic footage showed the joint forces going deep into the forested terrain of Kupwara in pursuit of the terrorists. More security reinforcements were rushed to the encounter site as the gunfight raged on.
A terrorist has been killed in Kowat Kupwara in North Kashmir, and meanwhile the reports suggest that the Indian Army, whose soldier was injured in this gun battle, has also succumbed to the injuries. But we are waiting for the official confirmation as far as the Brave Heart is concerned. This operation was launched after getting the credible leads about the presence of terrorists in the Kowat forest in Kupwara, North Kashmir, and this input was turned into an encounter when the joint forces of SOG Kupwara and 28RR in North Kashmir went close to the suspected spot, and the hiding terrorists fired upon the joint forces, triggering an operation. This is the second day of encounter, and the encounter is still continuing. We are expecting that the more terrorists would be neutralized, because as per the reports suggesting that this is a group of terrorists who have infiltrated recently, and they were making movements in the Kupwara.
While one terrorist was neutralized by the forces, a junior commissioned officer sustained injuries in the exchange of fire. The officer later succumbed to his injuries, adding to the mounting toll of soldiers amid an uptick in terror attacks in the valley. While Pakistan continues to push terrorists across the border, our forces are determined to defeat their nefarious designs.
In an intriguing turn of events, entitled trainee IAS officer Pooja Khedkar has been reported missing for the last 5 days. Khedkar, who allegedly faked her disability certificates to secure an IAS posting, earlier failed to report to her training academy despite being recalled. Here's a report.
Facing the music for faking disabilities to secure posting and demanding perks she's not entitled to, trainee IAS Pooja Khedkar is now missing. It turns out that there is no information on the whereabouts of the entitled trainee IAS for the last 5 days. Pune police said that they tried reaching her on the phone, but it was switched off. The trainee IAS, who has been under fire since her alleged fakeries came to light, went untraceable after the Delhi police filed an FIR against her. Delhi police booked her for misrepresenting and falsifying facts.
5 दिन हो गया है, अभी तक कुछ पता नहीं चल पा रहा है। पुणे पुलिस कहना है कि जो डीएम खिलाफ कंप्लेंट फाइल हुआ है उस पर बयान दर्ज करना है। लगातार 2 नोटिस भेज चुकी है, लेकिन कुछ उनका पता नहीं चल पा रहा है। कोई लोकेशन ट्रेस नहीं हो पा रहा है, ना फ़ोन चालू है, ना व्हाट्सअप चालू है। साथ ही जो रिलेटिव हैं उनसे भी लगातार संपर्क करने की कोशिश किया जा रहा है कि पूजा खेड़कर का कुछ पता चल पाए, लेकिन पूजा खेड़कर कुछ पता नहीं चल पा रहा।
Earlier, Khedkar failed to meet the deadline of July 23 set by her training academy in Mussoorie to return. She was recalled to her training academy and was also issued a show cause notice by the UPSC. In the notice, Pooja was asked to explain why her IAS training should not be cancelled in light of the charges.
परिवार वाले फरार हैं।
मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला है इस विषय में मैं कोई भी कमेंट नहीं कर सकती। नो बट इट इज रिलेटेड टू माय थिंग, सो आई कैन नॉट टॉक अबाउट इट। दैट इज द रीजन।
guns and police is looking after them, but they are absconding.
No, that's what I'm telling you. Related to this whole issue, I cannot say anything because the rules do not permit me to say.
मैम जांच कमेटी आप
Please let me go. Please let me go.
जांच कमेटी ने आपसे संपर्क किया था।
वही मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ कि इस विषय में मैं मीडिया के साथ कुछ शेयर नहीं कर सकती। जो भी होगा मैं कमेटी के सामने।
लेकिन आपके पिता फरार है, आपके पिता फरार है, इस पे क्या कहेंगे?
नहीं, आप जो भी कहेंगे मैं वही आपको फिर से कह रही हूँ कि इस इशू में मैं अभी कमेंट नहीं कर सकती। द सिविल सर्विस रूल्स डू नॉट परमिट।
लेकिन आपके परिवार
स्पीक ऑन दिस।
Earlier, Pooja's mother, Manorama Khedkar, was arrested under Arms Act over a viral gun-toting video. While the news continues to tighten around her, the big question remains: how long can Pooja evade the law?
There's a massive furor and political war of words in Bengal. West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose sought a report from Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee over her offer to refugees from Bengal fleeing the deadly student protests in Bangladesh. Watch this report.
West Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose waded into the row over CM Mamata Banerjee's offer of sheltering Bangladeshis amid the ongoing student protests. Asking the Chief Minister to send a report over her remark, the Raj Bhavan said states have no say in allowing refugees from a foreign country on Indian soil.
চিন্তা করবেন না, বাংলাদেশে নিয়ে যদি আপনাদের কোনো পরিবার থাকে, পরিজন থাকে, কেউ পড়াশোনা করতে যান, কেউ চিকিৎসা করতে এসে ফিরতে না পারেন, যদি কোনো সহযোগিতার দরকার হয়, আমি বাংলাদেশ নিয়ে কোনো কথা বলতে পারি না, কারণ ওটা একটা আলাদা দেশ। যা বলার ইন্ডিয়া গভর্নমেন্ট বলবে, আমি বলতে পারি না। কিন্তু আমি এটুকু বলতে পারি, অসহায় মানুষ যদি বাংলায় দরজা খটখটানি করে, আমরা তাদের আশ্রয় নিশ্চয়ই দেব।
The governor said any matter concerning external affairs was in the centre's domain. Not mincing words, the Raj Bhavan says the public statement by the CM offering shelter to Bangladeshis implied constitutional transgression. Meanwhile, through an official note, the Bangladeshi government registered its protest with India over Mamata's remark. With the BJP seeing red and the Bangladesh government too registering its protest, the big question remains: will Mamata retract her statement?
Massive anti-terror operation underway in Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara district. 1 terrorist have been neutralized in the ongoing operation and 1 Jawan is also injured. We'll get more on this after a very short break. Stay tuned. Keep watching the Republic TV.